If you want color on an e-reader without turning reading into a distraction trap, the Kindle Colorsoft Signature Edition.
Be a smart buy or a fast regret. Here's the deal breaker. If you want paper-like reading with color covers and color highlights, this fits. But if you expect tablet-style color and buttery scrolling, skip it. In the next few minutes, you'll know buy or skip for your routine, not someone else's. And I'll keep it real, because the trade-off is exactly where people mess up. Color e-ink is finally hitting that sweet spot for people who love calm reading, but still want just enough color to make books, highlights, and certain content feel more alive. That's what this Kindle is built for. It's designed to stay focused, stay easy on your eyes, and still give you color where it actually matters, like book covers, travel guides, graphic novels, and color-coded highlights that help you find ideas later. This device makes the most sense for you if your ideal reading life looks like this. You read daily, you hate screen fatigue, and you want a lightweight thing you can hold for long sessions without getting pulled into notifications. It's also a strong fit if you like highlighting and you want those highlights to mean something visually instead of everything looking the same. But if your day depends on heavy web browsing, fast-moving apps, or anything video-like, you're looking at the wrong kind of screen. Picture one main scenario. You're a commuter reader. You've got a ride to work, a few breaks, and a little time before bed. You want a device that feels like paper, works in bright daylight, and still doesn't tempt you into scrolling. The Colorsoft is built around a glare-free 7-inch color display that's meant to read like real paper, so it's easy to hold, easy to pull out anywhere, and still big enough to feel comfortable for long chapters. Now let's do this the practical way, with the pattern that matters in real life. You're dealing with one problem, you want one benefit, and you want one clear takeaway. First problem is screen fatigue. A phone or tablet can be amazing, but it's bright, it's busy, and it trains your brain to bounce. The benefit here is the paper-like glare-free display with an auto-adjusting front light, so it stays readable in the sun and comfortable late at night without you constantly fiddling with brightness. Mini conclusion, if your goal is to read longer and feel calmer doing it, this screen style is the whole point. Second problem is that color usually means tablet energy, and that's not what you want when you're trying to focus. The benefit is how this display handles color in a reading-first way, so covers, images, and highlights show up without turning the page into a glowing distraction. The resolution also tells you what to expect. Crisp black text at 300 ppi and color at 150 ppi, which is perfect for readable text and useful color cues, but not meant to look like a high-end tablet. Mini conclusion, if you want color for clarity and organization, it delivers, but if you want color for high-speed visuals, it's not that. Third problem is charging stress. People buy devices to simplify life, then end up babysitting battery again. The benefit here is long battery life that can last up to 8 weeks on a single USB-C charge, plus wireless charging support when you want the easiest drop-it-and-forget-it routine. Mini conclusion, if you want a device you can trust in the background, the battery and charging setup supports that. Here's the simple test. If you mainly read books and you want color for covers, comics, PDFs, or study notes, and you want a calmer screen that works anywhere, you're in the right lane. If you want tablet speed color, smooth animations, and a screen that behaves like a tablet, you're in the wrong lane. Now, what does it feel like day to day? The biggest win is that it keeps reading quiet. No pop-ups, no social feed, no constant switching. You open the book, the page looks clean, and your brain stays on the story. If you like highlighting, being able to highlight in multiple colors makes it easier to revisit themes, ideas, or study notes later without everything blending into one giant yellow blob. The lighting is a bigger deal than it sounds. The front light can auto-adjust so the screen stays comfortable as your environment changes, and you can shift from a whiter light to a warmer amber tone, which is exactly what commuter readers and night readers want. You're not fighting the device, you're reading. Storage matters too, even for just reading. With 32 gigabytes, you can load a lot of books, plus more image-heavy content, and you don't feel like you're constantly deleting things. That's especially helpful when your library includes bigger files like comics, illustrated books, or travel content that you want to keep downloaded. And then there's the take it anywhere part. This model is waterproof with an IPX8 rating, which is basically permission to read by the pool, in the bath, or on a rainy commute without babysitting it. That doesn't sound exciting until you've ruined one device, and then suddenly it's the feature you wish you had. Maybe you're thinking, why not just use a tablet with a reading app and call it a day? Totally fair, because tablets are fast and colorful. The difference is the experience over time. A tablet invites multitasking and fatigue, while this is tuned for long, quiet reading with enough light control and enough comfort to keep you coming back. Now, the honest downsides kept short and practical. First, color e-ink is still slower and less punchy than a tablet, so anything that relies on fast motion or heavy scrolling can feel clunky. Second, color detail is lower than black text detail, so while text stays sharp, color images won't look as crisp as they would on a bright tablet screen. So here's the buy versus skip in plain English. If you're a daily reader who wants a calm screen, a comfortable 7-inch size, color for covers and highlights, great lighting, long battery life, and a device you can even read with near water, this is a strong buy. If you want tablet speed color, heavy browsing, and fast visual performance, skip it and choose a different kind of screen. If this sounds like the kind of practical upgrade you've been looking for, you'll find a link to the Kindle Colorsoft Signature Edition 32 GB in the description below. Take a minute to check the details, read more reviews, and see if it fits your needs on Amazon. Some links are affiliate links, so I may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. If you want the short version, this is a color e-reader built for calm, not hype. The main reason to buy is a paper-like reading experience with useful color, great light control, and battery life that doesn't demand attention. The reason to skip is simple. If you want tablet speed color and speed, you'll feel limited. Drop a comment with what you most read, novels, comics, PDFs, or study notes, and I'll tell you if this screen type actually matches your routine. And if you want more honest buy versus skip breakdowns before you spend your money, subscribe, because the best device is the one that makes you read more without trying.